Hey y'all, it's Amanda, and it is August and officially too hot to garden outside. So today I'm inside and I'm working on a couple of crafty DIY garden projects that I'm super excited to share with you all. Even though it's tough not to be out and involved in my garden, I will say it's really nice to have a little bit of a reprieve inside with the AC and really work on some fun projects. So I'm starting here with just some very inexpensive wire waste baskets or trash cans from my local dollar store. I think it's $1.25 now, and I actually bought these well over a year ago. And when I was cleaning up this space, I found them again. I realized I need to do that project. So, from the Cracker Barrel, my sister picked up a ton of clearance salt and pepper shakers. Depending on the time of the year, you can get on the Cracker Barrel website and get these for as little as 25 cents each. And so she bought all of these in the off season last year. So, all the pumpkins that you're seeing, all of those were 25 cents. A lot of the holiday-esque ones were 25 cents. And then the most expensive ones were 75 cents. But none of them were full price. So very exciting. I got a wide variety of them. I'm just removing the little plastic stopper from below, just so that they have their hole ready to go. And I'll show you a couple of the different projects that we're going to do with them. I also collect little figurines and additional salt and pepper shakers from estate sales and garage sales and such. These are a couple that I also picked up in addition. Some of them, those cactus and these little pigs right here, these are vintage and handmade, so very cool. So now I'm just going through and I've got 9 waste paper baskets, and I am seeing which of these salt and pepper shakers looks best on top of these. And basically we're going to be making a little garden cloche, something that I can put over a brand new seedling to keep any insects or anything away that would mess up the seedling. But very inexpensive considering I spent about $1.25 on the actual waste paper basket, and then anywhere from 25 cents to $1 for the ornaments on top. So some of the salt and pepper shakers are sets. So you saw the little baseball and the baseball mitt. So I was playing around. Do I like them both? What do I like? I love beer, so I have a little beer set, which I think is super cute. So I kind of played back and forth until I felt really comfortable with what I had chosen, and then I'll show you how we attach them. All right, to attach these, I'm using JB Weld, and it is the clear variety that they have. I just picked these up from my local Home Depot. Basically, it's 2 parts, and you mix the 2 equal parts together, or equal parts of both together. You have to mix it for at least 1 minute. I always use something disposable like the plastic spoon and paper plate, something like that. And you can also see I put down a poster board on my work surface. And then I'm just taking a little bit of the basically glue and getting it kind of settled, and then placing my salt and pepper shakers the way I want them. These were so cute, so quick, and I love how simple this is. What a great project for when it's super hot outside, but what an awesome project to consider for holiday gifts for gardeners that you love. So cute. It was really fun putting each of these little guys on there and kind of creating their own little personality. Okay, how sweet are these? Aren't they so fun? Now you could totally do like themed, you could paint these waste paper baskets. There's so many different things that you could do with these, but I really love the simplicity of this project, how inexpensive it is, and how it will add a lot of whimsy to my garden. Now these do need a good hour to set, so I went ahead and moved on to the next project. And I like doing projects that use a lot of the same materials. So I already had that JB Weld out. So I am next taking a whole bunch of plastic stakes. I use these plastic stakes like crazy in my garden. I go through them. I go through so many of them. I probably have at least 150 of them in my garden. I use them for a wide variety of things, but I love to add a little bit of whimsy on the top. So I started with just some old floral foam that I have because I do like to create these standing upright. You can lay them down when you're making them, but they kind of slide to the side. So I just made sure that all the floral foam was kind of propped up really well, and then inserted a bunch of these stakes. From there, I added a more of the JB Weld on just the very top. I was really careful not to go too over the top with it because it does run down the sides, but gravity is really your friend here in making sure that these sit upright. And then I have a bunch of these cute little jack-o'-lanterns right in time for Halloween. And these are the ones I got for 25 cents. And I'm just putting these on the top of the stakes. And I'm so excited to include some of these in my garden, especially in the front. I was really thinking also that I could like put them across the front and then string lights from stake to stake. I think would be really cute as well. So these don't have to be just for your garden. They can be for other things, but really love how sweet and simple this project is. I'm totally obsessed with these little jack-o'-lantern stakes. So fun, so cute, and they're going to be really fun. And truthfully, during the off season, I can just spin them backwards where you can't really see this face on it or anything like that. Now, I went ahead and set up a whole nother round of stakes to finish up the rest of the salt and pepper shakers that I have. And can you just imagine? Oh, see, my everything, my plate and spoon got stuck together, so I had to start fresh. But can you just imagine creating like a cluster, like, maybe 6 of these and tying them together with a pretty ribbon as a gift? How cute would that be? And such a fun thing to search for, obviously online, but at estate sales and thrift stores, just looking for little figurines, salt and pepper shakers, anything that you like that's cute and pretty. And I just like these because they were so inexpensive. I'm so glad my sister grabbed these up for me at the Cracker Barrel over a year ago. They've just been kind of hidden in my space. And when I recently cleaned, I was like, oh yeah, I need to do this project. So perfect timing for a really hot day. Okay, I allowed these to cure well over 24 hours prior to taking any of them outside. I think I just wanted to be extra safe, and here they are. Aren't these cloches so stinking cute? and so easy to move around. And they are very lightweight, but you can use a couple of landscape stakes to pin them in place if needed, but just over some seedlings that are new, just keeping them free from any pests or any issues. But I just love the look of these in the space and how small and simple and portable they are. I can just put them anywhere as decorations or as something that's more useful. And check out the jack-o'-lanterns. I love them clustered together right here. So great. They look good as decoration, but once again, also great for functionality, such as staking up plants. And I'll show you what I did with some of these for some zinnias that have been toppling over. All right, you all, I hope you guys enjoyed that little project. I love inexpensive projects that are super useful. I'm just really thrilled with how well these turned out. They also look super cute in a bucket, just tucked on my patio, and then I can just grab them as needed when I'm working out in the garden, but really happy with that. I've already gone on to another project that was using that JB weld. I like to do things that have all the same supplies and get it all knocked out at one time. But I will say I'm still gardening. I'm just doing gardening things inside. So I've got a couple other kind of crafty DIY projects coming up, including some stepping stones, and I'm potentially looking at creating my own fountain out of concrete. So that might be interesting. It's not really like a cool project inside. It's still an outdoor project, but still kind of fun. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed today. As always, she's a mad gardener or a decorator or anything else that she wants to be. Thanks, y'all.